man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man. Let's talk about Errol Spence, man. Manny Pacquiao said that he's stronger and faster than Errol Spence. Shout out to Boxing News and Welterweight Playlist for more videos like this. Do appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Keep sharing the videos, man. It's the best way to support the channel. I don't know about stronger. That's the one thing that catches me. But just because you're bigger and stronger don't make you a better fighter. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it misconstrued. You know, a lot of bigger and stronger fighters get beat, you know, every week or every fight. You know, there's heart, there's skill, there's jab, there's footwork, there's feints, there's ability to counter, there's, you know, heart, all that type of stuff. So, I mean, when people say bigger and faster, that don't mean nothing. Or stronger and faster, that don't mean nothing. Faster fighters got beat a ton throughout history. You know, you fast, you can take away speed. You know, foot speed is slow down. Especially talking about history of a 15 and 12 round fights. You know, now if he said I don't believe Spence can take my power, then that's a different thing. But, you know, you talk about stronger, I don't think Pacquiao's stronger than Spence. I don't think he was like stronger than Keith Thurman, or it was a clear advantage in strength over Keith Thurman. I don't think so. All right, so I don't know where he gets stronger from. Maybe trying to play some mental game or whatever it may be like that. But stronger than Errol Spence, I don't see it. I know Errol Spence ain't as strong as he used to be at welterweight because he kind of sitting there too long. So of course he's not as strong as he used to come into this ring, and you know, it's starting to show. He's starting to slow down. Now he back with Blu-ray. That speaks volumes for somebody to swallow their pride and admit that he got millions and admit that he needs somebody help. You know, and it's good that they buried the hatchet because Blu-ray was good for him. Whatever Blu-ray was doing, they couldn't replicate it. Okay, you know, they couldn't get the same results, even get similar results. So him being with Blu-ray, I think, you know, it's gonna change the game. You know, I seen the video. He seemed to be not too far off weight. You know, so you know he'd be able to build his strength and all that good stuff. But like I said before, stronger, that's a huge stretch. And if Pacquiao comes in stronger than Errol Spence, I mean, it may mean nothing because Pacquiao not gonna push Errol Spence back with brute strength. If they in the clinch and fight the inside, he's not gonna bully Errol Spence like Josh Taylor was kind of doing in Regis Pro Race. That's not gonna happen. So when he means stronger, I mean, I don't think he's stronger than Spence. I think there's a gap there, even with Spence being drained without Blu-ray. There's a gap there. You know, but that's his opinion. You know, and if he feel that he's stronger, you know, cool. But you know, Spence, you know, if he ain't stronger, Spence gonna back him up into the ropes, into the turnbuckles. You know, it's gonna be up to Pacquiao to figure it out. Most people think Pacquiao, the inactivity, is gonna kill him. You know, he ain't fought since, you know, he fought Thurman back in July. That was way before the pandemic. You know, so like I said, man, he actually needs to, you know, have some great sparring. But I heard that he might fight Errol. He wanted to fight Errol. He wanted to see how Crawford. He wanted to see how his body felt. And apparently he must have stayed in shape, and you know, all the reflexes must be there. But I was talking to Marvin, who trained with Freddie Roach. He was saying that he didn't sound too confident. Y'all go watch the interview. He didn't sound too confident about Pacquiao. You know, I was trying to make a case for Pacquiao, but a lot of people think this is going to be the passing of the torch. And when you talk about Bud Crawford, I mean, at that point, you know, especially if the Super WBA on the line, at that point, you know, we may not see that fight. Because Earl's going to be bigger and by far the better star. You know, with Crawford not taking that fight, whatever reason it was, it's over with. It's detrimental to his career. Sean Porter, I heard from somebody at the fight. Sean Porter fighting somebody else. Somebody already fought. So I mean, Bud might have to move up, or you know, retire, or you know, swallow his pride and take less. But who am I to tell him what to take? Oh, but I mean, Pacquiao being stronger, I don't know, man. That's very, very interesting. Pacquiao being stronger. Maybe he see something that I don't. Maybe he see, Errol being weight drained and Errol not being the same fighter that Errol was. Man. Personally, I can't really call it, prefer the strength, but Pacquiao ain't never been somebody that's gonna overwhelm you with strength. With strength, he overwhelmed you with footwork and combinations and just volume. That's what he overwhelmed you with. He's a volume puncher. Even though he can thump, he like volume. But talking about speed, yeah, he faster than Spence. But just because you faster don't make you slick. Just because you're faster don't make you the greater fighter. But he gonna need his speed to beat Spence. Spence going to the peekaboo. So he gonna turn Spence and throw combinations and shoot shine off Spence and get out of there. And then Spence got a long reach advantage too. So he got to just get in there and work. And I think he got to work up and down and up. But the length is gonna be the problem for him. If Errol is able to maintain distance with his long left jab, with his right jab, this gonna be Pacquiao gonna have problems. Errol can win this fight with a jab alone. And just taking a step back, stepping over, keeping distance, controlling Pacquiao with the jab. And if Pacquiao take a chance and jump in recklessly, then you may run him into shots. Pacquiao runs into shots. Pacquiao, he runs into shots. And that's the thing about him. If Errol Spence is able to keep that distance and, when he slip in, he able to, make him pay and get out the way. When he get in, you gotta clinch. Then he gonna have a chance, honestly. But it's just he gotta keep the jab. The jab is gonna be his most important thing. Jab and his distance, controlling the distance. Pacquiao gonna get frustrated when he put his gloves together. He gonna jump in, run him into shots. But Pacquiao, it just ain't gonna be about speed. It's about conditioning, his legs. Can he do it for 12 rounds? Can he? Really, for him, it's the first half of the fight. If he can get a knockdown versus Thurman and win 4 or 5 rounds, and then he can win 1 or 2 in the back end and don't get dropped. That's his game. Pacquiao dominated Keith in the early rounds, and then on the back end, he kind of cruised. Then he hit Keith with that body shot, and that should really turn the tide of the fight. But yeah, it should be a great fight, honestly. I favor Spence. I haven't looked at the film, but I've seen him fight a lot. I favor Spence, man. But tough fight. Tough fight. And Spence is about controlling distance. And it's about walking Pacquiao down to beat him. If he can stop Pacquiao, man, that's gonna be humongous. That's gonna be huge. If he can stop Pacquiao, that's gonna be huge, man. And he gonna be a pay-per-view star. So Jesus, man. But Pacquiao speed is a problem, though, for sure. Pacquiao speed is it ain't really the speed can win him part of the fight, but it's gonna be the conditioning. On the back end, Spence gonna be able to get stronger throughout the fight, like he did in like his earlier fights, like with Danny Garcia and Sean. Danny Garcia fight and Mikey started to fade. With Sean Porter, I felt that he kind of came on strong at the end, but the Mikey and the Danny fight, he got tired. And it looked like he throwing a lot of arm punches. He just been looking, lethargic. He come in looking lethargic. He come in looking like the Mikey fight, or he come in looking like the Danny fight. He gonna have some problems. But this is a winnable fight. Pacquiao's on the downslope of his career, and you can look at his being stagnant and not being active. You can look at him as it is him being fresh, because he's not gonna put on a lot of weight. You can look at him as him being fresh. Not having no scars, no fresh cuts, not being able to, rejuvenate. And, he been doing this a long time, so he already know how to knock the rust off in the ring. So he's going to be interesting, man. Errol, a great fighter. Pacquiao's a great fighter. And, if Errol get past his test comfortable with a nice low for comfort, he going to be the cash cow wherever he go, as long as he ain't fucking with Canelo. He go to 60, he be able to fight whoever he want to fight. Fight Sean again. But ultimately, man, this going to give him the edge to fighting Bud, too, because, he fought somebody, that can thump and that's skilled and that got ring experience. So, might give him a little edge there. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Reach out anytime you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. All my social media links, subscription. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, and Facebook, and Instagram. All the links, subscription. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Rest of the donation, share the video. One time for the one time. Peace.